then.
Right then.
Welcome to our brand new vlog series all about our time on Holland America Noordam, cruising around Asia, one of our favourite parts of the world. We're heading to Thailand, Vietnam, Cambodia and end up in Hong Kong. So that's very exciting, isn't it, Paulie?
It is very exciting. Very exciting. It's you. Very exciting indeed.
So let's start from the very beginning. So we've spent 3 days in Singapore. We always fly in early when we go long haul because we suffer a bit with jet lag, and we'll go on to that a bit later. However, we've been staying at Pan Pacific Hotel on Raffles Boulevard with views over the Marina Bay, and it's been absolutely spectacular. So make sure you go and check our review about that, and it includes some tips for Singapore too. But what we wanted to do is get a taxi to the port, and we've been using, while we've been in Singapore, Grab, which is the Singapore's version of Uber. So it's easy to put on your phone, and obviously you input your card so you don't have to worry about paying with cash, and it costs us £30 for 4 of us plus 5 cases and all our hand luggage to be taken to the port. So we were well happy with that.
Now obviously we had a minibus type thing, so if you'd have just had a normal car with a couple of suitcases it would have been a lot cheaper than that, but £30 between 4 of us, £7.50 a head, not bad at all, we didn't think.
Exactly. And the guys at Pan Pacific, if you haven't got Grab, they'll readily get you a taxi. There's no issue at all. So make sure you do check out that hotel in our review.
Right, so once we got to the port, it's the dreaded embarkation process. Now, we've only sailed out of Singapore once or twice before? Once before.
On Azamara.
And it was an absolute nightmare. It took hours and hours and hours.
Yes, we were a bit nervous about it, weren't we?
But I'm very pleased to tell you that it was as smooth as butter.
It was.
As they say. And from start to finish, from getting out the taxi to being on the ship, 15 minutes.
Yeah, 15 minutes.
15 minutes.
Obviously, before we got here, for those that are new to Holland America, they have a very good app called Navigator, and they have a website that you input all your data on before you board. And we had printed out, all we needed was printed out our boarding passes, our luggage tags to go on our cases, and our passports. And it was faultless, wasn't it, Paulie? So well done, Hal. That was absolutely brilliant.
Big up, because we're big enough to have a moan while one of us is. So when things go right, I'd like to give credit where credit's due.
Exactly.
We're nearly going on. It's been extremely efficient.
It has been very efficient. 10 minutes we've been in there, haven't we? So that's excellent. Right then. It's boarding. It's boarding.
So I'm trying to look at the camera, but there's speed bumps, so I'll probably fall over, which will make for a better video, I would have thought.
It will. So yes, so we're heading on to Noordam now. I don't know if you can hear me because it's quite noisy in there. But yes, so we're starting our 15-day cruise. So let's see what the rest of the day brings, Paulie.
Sailaways, hopefully, is one of them.
We're nearly there.
Going on.
Oh, cruise days are the best days, isn't they, Paulie?
Well, not bad. Hey, we're here.
Hey. Whoop, whoop.
You got another 10 feet.
18 months.
I know.
30,000 steps.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say $30,000.
Yeah.
We're on. Woohoo! We're on. Right, so we're going to look at plan B. We're going to have a walk around. Look at this. Is this the ocean bar then? Not sure. But look at this. So we're going to go and find our lift to get to our cabin.
Oh yeah.
Yes, ocean bar, this is Paulie. So we're going to go and find the lift at the aft of the ship because we've got an aft cabin for this voyage. So let's go and find a quieter, nice little quiet areas already we've spotted. Lovely. And this looks like the photo jobby. And here we are. So deck 3, so we need to go up to 2 because we're on deck 5 for this voyage. So, So our cabin should be just about there. Where's yours, Dan?
Deck above.
About here? The deck above about here?
Yeah.
Yeah, about there. Right, come on then, Paulie. So we are cabin, as you can see from my boarding pass, 5186. So let's see.
Hello, welcome on board.
Hello, hello.
What is your room number?
It's 5186. We're right at the back.
Yeah. Welcome on board. Thank you.
Oh, are you excited, Paulie?
I am.
I've got that lovely feeling in my belly that a new cruise is starting. And you regular cruisers will know exactly what I mean. So here we are, 5187, 5186.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh,
That's 84. That's 86.
here we are then. Right then, Paulie. He's teasing. So let's see.
Oh, I like it when
Oh,
it goes
it's working. So Paulie's
Are
going to
you
just...
going first? Of course you are.
Yeah, so
Go
let's
on
have a
then.
look at our home for the next 15 days. Look at that. Lovely. Decent floor space, isn't it, Paulie?
I'm still trying to get through the door with all the bags.
So, yes. So we booked an half balcony. So as you can see, we've got a two-seater settee there. We've got a lovely big bed. We've got a TV there. And we've got our desk here, which has got Euros and US. So that's really good. Let's have a quick look at the bathroom and show you what the bathroom's like, because we're always intrigued, aren't we, the bathroom as soon as we walk through. And then we can go through all the stuff, get on the app, because they've got a great app here. Does the door come all the way back? Because we love a door that comes all the way back.
No, because it's got a thing up here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a shame.
And it's a bath.
It's a bath. Oh, it's a little tub.
Well, it's a little, I mean, it's a full-size tub for you.
What was I said? And Elemis products. Lovely. Well, we don't mind a tub, do we, to shower in? So that's cool. And decent floor space too, probably. And a little cupboard there. Obviously, we'll be doing a full tour when we've lived in it for a while. And there should be a safe, I guess, in the somewhere in the wardrobes. There's a...
Yes.
Yes, there's a safe there. And normal hangers. Woo! So that's really good. So we're happy about that. So let's have a look at our balcony.
Oh, it's massive.
Oh yes, look how big this is. Oh, lovely. So we've got a recliner chair, a footstool and a little coffee table. And we're right at the back of the ship. Excellent. So,
That's
There we
picturesque
are.
Singapore Harbour.
it
for you.
is, with all the tankers. So let's have a look. We've
I should fit
overlooked
it.
this side here.
I should fit in well at the back of here then, all the tankers.
And then you've got a private part here. So that's lovely, isn't it? So let's get we haven't got our cases yet, have we?
No.
We're going to sort our app out and go and get a drink. Right then, so we're going to go and meet Dan and Tony at the Crow's Nest.
We
I don't
are.
think it's called the Crow's
No,
Nest.
it's
is
probably
it?
not, but we'll find out what it's called when we get there.
So it's right to the other end of the ship. Right, so here we are. So we're right at the forward stairs. This is good because they've got forward and we're on the port side. If you look here, which is very, very helpful, isn't it, if you're new to cruising?
It's very helpful if you've done about 59 cruises.
Yes, we keep
as well,
getting
'cause
lost.
I haven't got a clue.
So we're forward and we're on the left side of the ship. So we just need to go up now then, because we'll now, as you can see from the map, you'll see that we're right at the front, because we're right obviously at the back here. So we're just going to go straight up and to the Crow's Nest here. It was time for our first stop and we decided to go up to the Crow's Nest right at the front of the ship. And one of the reasons for that is not like a normal Crow's Nest, is it, like you get on P&O? It's a forward-looking lounge, but it encompasses not just only a coffee shop, a bar, but also excursions.
I've got mixed feelings about the Crow's Nest on how, to be fair, because I like it to be a nice bar type, lounge type area, whereas you can go in there and you can do jigsaw puzzles and there's books to read and all that sort of stuff. I personally myself, I prefer a bar lounge type area, but it's very, very popular. And like Carol said, one of the main reasons we went there wasn't for beer. It was because that's where the excursion centre is.
Now, we booked quite a few excursions for the trip, which we're excited about, but we booked one that were on a wait list. I just wanted to speak to someone just to see if we were on the wait list. Sadly, we're still on the wait list, but now who knows? We'll keep you posted about that. We've got lots of exciting excursions coming up. But anyway, we thought, well, we'll sit here and wait for Dan and Tony, and we'll just have our first drink of the voyage. And a lovely barman came over, and we were chatting to him, and he said, oh, what would you like to drink? And I said, oh, my first drink that I like to get on a ship is a Bloody Mary. And he said, sorry, no alcohol allowed. We're like, what?
Only 2 bars on the entire ship were allowed to serve alcohol, and then that was limited to what alcohol you could have, and it was something to do with some regulations of when you're in port in Singapore. So all we could have was
we had a Diet Coke?
We had a Diet Coke, and waited for Dan and Tony, and obviously as soon as we got there we went straight to find one of those bars.
We did.
Where we
there was 2 bars. There was the Lido bar and also the aft bar. Is it the Seaview? The Seaview bar.
Now, answers on a postcard underneath upstairs wherever you put these comments. Is it Lido or is it Lido?
Yes, we're having a big debate with Dan and Tony about that. Let us know how you pronounce it.
Obviously we say Lido, they say Lido.
Exactly. Anyway, back to drinks. So we went there and we just got talking to another barman. Staff on this is our 4th Holland America cruise, and we've never had issues with staff.
No, not at all. It's been
the
great.
service is absolutely superb, and it's so good to see that we've got straight on board, big smiling faces and excellent service. And as Paul said, something to do with the Singapore, but you could have gin, vodka, rum, and you could have some small selection of beers and some wines. So I said, oh, but can I have a Bloody Mary, because that's my go-to drink? And he said, of course you can, because it's got vodka in, so that's allowed. So I had my first Bloody Mary, and oh boy, it was a good one.
So in a Carol Morgan Slater tradition, it's straight on and trying a Bloody Mary. I have to say, it looks fabulous.
Look at that. Got no straw though, have I?
Go on, get it in your quacker, you'll be alright.
What, it's not all mixed up? Spicy. Lovely. That's nice.
What's great about the Lido deck, Lido pool, is where the dive-in burger bar is.
Yes.
And we've said in the past, dive-in burger bar is fabulous. Burgers right up there with the best, but the best chips.
Yeah. They do something with their chips. They've got like a coating on, so they're extra like triple cooked, and they've got this coating on, so they're really crispy, and they do some fantastic chili sauce as well. So straight to the dive bar then, Paul, isn't it? Burger and chippers with chili sauce and mustard mayo.
It's a brave statement that I'm going to make to you right here, right now, right into the camera. Holland America do the best chips of any burger bar, not only at sea but also on land. They are next level.
Yeah, they've got a coating on them, haven't they?
They are.
They're just lovely.
They are.
It's just covered in mustard for them. Anyway, we're going to study the programme now and see what we've got planned for the rest of the day. Cruise starts, there's certain legal requirements that we need to do, and one is the muster station. So we watched the video in our cabin, and then we headed to our muster station, and sadly we had to report it's old school, isn't it, on Hal? Well, on this ship,
old school, out on the promenade deck,
in the humidity
of Singapore. I have to say it didn't make me happy,
yeah.
And I really don't know why they've gone back to this what's the word I'm looking for? Archaic way of doing the muster.
Yeah.
So a big thumbs down for that. We didn't enjoy the muster, and of course what follows the muster is then you've got 2,000 people out on the promenade deck, and then they're all trying to make their way back somewhere on the ship, so all the lifts are jammed,
it's chaos.
the stairs are jammed.
But not only that, I think there's also that infection control thing. I think why would you get everyone to stand together? I think we're long past COVID and all now, but I still think there's lots of people that are very nervous about being crowds. So why put people together that don't want to be put together? That was my thoughts really. And out in the humidity, where most other cruise lines now, you watch your video and then you in your stateroom, and then you just go to your muster station and they tap your card, have a little chat with you to say, have you done it? Do you understand what you need to do? And then you're on your way. So that was a bit disappointing, but I guess, for whatever reason, they've decided to do it that way. So then it was time for sail away. So we headed out to the Lido deck. We love this class of ship. It's a Vista class ship. It's got a great aft and a big pool deck with a decent sized swimming pool. And it's also got, for those that want to know, an accessible lift. We get lots of questions about accessibility on cruise ships. Accessibility.
I'm sure you said saxability then.
Did I?
Yes.
No, this is
and when Carl says an
accessibility.
accessible lift, she means a lift for putting people into the pool.
Yes. So if you're not able to if you've got mobility issues and you're not able to do it yourself, then there are lifts available. So that's really good to see. So we sat out there and it was lovely and warm, wasn't it? It's so nice being in a warm part of the world.
When you're doing a muster drill and you're out on deck, it's warm and horrible and we don't like it. When it's your choice and you're sat by a pool, it's warm.
It is.
And it's not horrible at all.
True. So we enjoyed some more Bloody Marys, Corona, and listened to... Hal don't have a huge sail away party. They what happened is we got Erin, who's our cruise director, and she came out and introduced sort of the main sort of people within who seemed good fun, didn't there? There was a guy dancing next to us, and also they just do a little bit of sort of line dancing, really, don't they? Sort of the songs. What's the song that you and Dan were dancing to?
I don't know. It goes to the left, to the left.
Right,
I don't know what it's called.
It's Anyway, so as you can see from here, a little bit of line dance, a little bit of fun, but it's not a mad sail away party, but it was just a very pleasant time in the sunshine, wasn't it?
It was.
Incredible experience here on board Noordam. I know you've heard from me all afternoon with safety announcements and this and that, but now that the important stuff out of the way, it is time to have a great time. I do want to introduce you to some of our members of the team, as you'll see them around for the next 2 weeks or so. And this next person, he is going to be your best friend. So please join me in welcoming to our hot tub stage. He's your travel guide, Ian. Now, while we're by Yelena's side, we are also joined by your entertainment director. This individual is going to make sure that everything stays just as it should, keeping us engaged in the different stages, whether it's Billboard on Board, Rolling Stone Lounge, the Ocean Bar. That is your entertainment director. Everyone, let's hear for DJ. Now this person is one of my favorite people on board because he oversees the culinary operation as well as the drinks. Everyone, your food and beverage director, Melvin. Now we've got some great options on board, whether you're in the Lido Marketplace, the dining room, but also Pinnacle Grill or Canaletto, where we like to bring the local taste of the region to you. So keep an eye out for any specials, some pork to table.
And then the rain came, and oh boy, our first bit of rain in Singapore, because we've been to Singapore now about 5 or 6 times, I think, haven't we? And it always rains in Singapore on us, but this time it hasn't until now. And check this out, because it came down big time.
Proper job.
And then the rain came. What? Oh my God! Run! So initially we thought, well, we'll just sit through it, but oh my God, it was just crazy, wasn't it? So we ran for cover.
With a very short break in the rain, Carol managed to get these few sail away shots. And as I'm the perfect gentleman, I stayed inside to keep our seats.
undercover, we watched a bit of the rain, and then the rain coincided with buffet time, as it was about 5:30. Sailaway must have been delayed, but in all the excitement, we didn't really know what was going on. But we were happy, we were having a beer, it was lovely. But then when it really started hammering down with rain, we went inside and we decided we'd have an early dinner in readiness for the festivities that was going to be happening that evening.
Yes.
The rain's forced us inside to eat.
Yes. But look what Paulie's got. He's got mussels. So we're in the Lido buffet and they've got steak night. So Paulie's started with the mussels. So I found some mashed potato and a New York steak. So the only thing they haven't got is vegetables. They've only got like the wilted spinach, haven't they?
Yeah.
What's the mac and cheese like?
Really good.
Nice.
She'll be impressed. Ready? Ready? One. But I have to say, I always find that prime rib is too rare for me. So what I did, they've got grills actually at the buffet. So I said, can I have 2 lovely slices of that prime rib? And then I said, and then can you cook it some more on the grill? And he said, yeah, no problem at all. And it was fabulous.
Paulie forgot to take a picture of this.
I forgot to take a picture of mine, sorry, but it was delish. And then Carol found a fruit crumble with custard. And when I say fruit, I've never had a fruit crumble that had strawberries, raspberries, black currants, all sorts of stuff in there.
It was mixed fruit.
It was mixed fruit, which was delish. And then I looked across the table, and Carol had slipped into. I thought that maybe she'd eaten a poison apple from a fairy tale. Because she was asleep.
We struggled big time this trip with jet lag in Singapore. We haven't slept well at all. We thought, give it 3 days, we'll be right as rain when we get on the ship. That hasn't worked that way. And I just hit the wall. I just sat there and I thought, I can't, I've got to go to bed. I've got to go to sleep. And I just put my head, as you can see here, on my handbag, and I was gone. Hey, guess what? We've hit the wall. We're so tired. Singapore's taking it out of us, jet lag's taking it out of us, and we just need a really good night's sleep, which we haven't had yet, have we?
I'm just really surprised because Carol's agreed, and she never agrees to this normally, that we don't even have to unpack tonight. We can just do that in the morning.
No, we're definitely unpacking, look. So, sorry.
It was worth a try. I thought if I do it to camera, she'd be like, okay then.
So not the most exciting first night on board. However, we want to be ready for a day at sea tomorrow so we can enjoy it, enjoy the sunshine. And as you can see from here, we're sailing. The rain's now stopped. So we're sailing away from Singapore. Oh, that's locked. That's why I can't get out.
I can't go out there because I am
It's not, it's right here.
Sure.
And this is our lovely view. Can't go any further, but yes. So there we are. So we're gonna snuggle up in bed now, we probably. Where are you? There you
are. It's 6:45 p.m. I'm going to bed. Carol's going to do the unpacking. Good night.
Oh, let's just get it done. It's done.
Good night.
Let me in. Let me in, Paulie. I can't hold this door on this. Oh, he's a bugger, isn't he? Come on. Come on. Unpacking time. Right, we'll catch you tomorrow.
Oh, make it stop.
What are you going to say? Yeah, good night.
Join us in the next episode where we spend a day at sea before reaching our first port of call, Koh Samui in Thailand.